Another edition of
the
Personal
Geelong Cup.
Best.
It's getting a bit late in the day for some of these Melbourne Cup hopefuls.
Including Interpretation and Rodrigo Diaz. The favourite was Surefire, who is no longer aiming at the Melbourne Cup.
Set now, and away they go. Midnight Blue away fairly. Shabao broke really quickly with over on the far side Grove Ferry Interpretation. Then dug up Midnight Blue, improved to fourth. Herman Hess on the fence. Team captain Surefire tuck in behind them. Le Dragon T, and out wider on the course is Luncies. So they reach the judge. Midnight Blue wants a piece of the action here. It is looking to cross Interpretation, Shabao and Grove Ferry. Then came Le Dragon T, who's 3 and 4 deep around team captain and Surefire, and Luncies very wide on that first corner. Then came Herman Hess, the inner from Aurora's Symphony. T Waters Makram. Well back Media Award in company with Emissary. Towards the end attorney, and back with it Rodrigo Diaz. They swing to the back section, 1600 to go, and it's Midnight Blue in front by a length. Shabao and Le Dragon T 3 wide. Further back is Grove Ferry, fourth the paint, a length and a quarter Interpretation. Then came Luncies deeper, a length Herman Hess, and then team captain Surefire. T Waters is very wide and pushing on. Then came Media Award, Aurora's Symphony. In that group of horses, Makram had the back of the favourite. Two further back in the field, Rodrigo Diaz, and then came Emissary, and Attorney is last in the Geelong Cup. Halfway, 1200 to go. Midnight Blue in front by a half length, Le Dragon T. Then came, as they settle the speed, a length and a half, Grove Ferry and Shabao. Next in the field, Interpretation. Around those horses, 3 wide is Luncies. Then came Herman Hess, the fence, a length. T Waters, Surefire, team captain, Media Award. Rodrigo Diaz has picked up a couple. Then Aurora's Symphony off the back section from Makram, Emissary, and last of all is Attorney. So the field packed, 700 metres to go. Midnight Blues had some cheap splits down the back from Le Dragon T and Shabao, 3 wide. Grove Ferry next the inside. Then came Luncies, who's always been deep at 2 off the front from T Waters. Interpretation behind a wall of horses, and then Surefire. Rodrigo Diaz is the widest, and then Herman Hess as they quicken around the corner. Midnight Blue at the 400 metres, led by a length and a half to Grove Ferry, Shabao. Then Surefire to the outside. Emissary running on Luncies, and Interpretation back to the inside at the 200 metres. A few hopes. Midnight Blue, Grove Ferry, Surefire. Emissary the outside. Emissary takes Surefire, 50 to go. Emissary from Surefire. Emissary won at 3/4 Surefire. A photo third. Rodrigo Diaz or Makram, followed by Grove Ferry and Luncies. Next to
Emissary, a 5.5-year-old UK gelding. He's been running around on Australian tracks since September last year. Trainer Mike Maroney said post-race that he was starting to question Emissary's staying credentials. On today's performance, he will get elevated up the order of entry, but he will need a 2-kilogram penalty to get into the top 24. They may be relying on a few withdrawals, of which could be forthcoming next Monday, around that's the 24th of October, when the 4th declaration payment is due. As for the others from the Geelong Cup, they're a pretty uninspiring batch, maybe on softer ground, but we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel for quality in this year's Melbourne Cup. Check the odds, bigger winner.
Emissary is the winner of the Geelong Cup. Lake Shin for Mike Maroney.
If you find Personal Best incredibly informative, just like me, be sure to like and share and subscribe.
So, Brandon, I agree.